Can too much protein be bad? A doctor's perspective. Can excessive protein intake pose health risks for students? A local physician emphasizes the importance of monitoring both supplements and dietary proteins when managing athletic performance. While protein supplements have become increasingly common among student athletes, proper oversight is crucial to prevent potential complications. A primary care physician, Cesar Arguelles, warns that overconsumption may strain the kidneys, while insufficient intake can lead to inadequate nutrient absorption and overall health issues. He stresses that even small fluctuations in protein consumption can affect bodily functions and that routine medical evaluations are essential. Arguelles also highlights that protein-rich foods such as meats and vegetables naturally exist in the diet, so understanding what constitutes a safe amount is vital. He concludes that while protein supplements offer benefits, they should be used in conjunction with a well-rounded diet and monitored by healthcare professionals. Additionally, regulatory bodies like the FDA play a key role in ensuring the safety and efficacy of protein supplements. 6 protein mistakes preventing weight loss, and how to fix them. Struggling to see the scale move despite loading up on protein? It's a common frustration that leaves many feeling stuck and confused, but the real issue might be hiding in plain sight. Fitness coach Melissa recently broke it down in a candid Instagram post, reminding us that protein is a powerhouse for fat loss and muscle gain, yet simply cranking up your intake won't magically melt away pounds. As she puts it, you need a smarter approach to your calories and protein to truly make progress. This insight comes from her experience helping countless women navigate weight loss pitfalls, and it's a wake-up call for anyone banking solely on protein. But here's where it gets controversial. While protein is crucial, some argue that obsessing over it can overshadow other lifestyle factors. Let's dive into the 4 key mistakes Melissa highlights, with tips to fix them, explained in simple terms for anyone just starting out. First off, not all proteins are created equal, and that's often where things go wrong. Many people opt for fatty protein sources like ribeye steak or full-fat cheese when they're trying to slim down, but these can pack in extra calories from fat that sabotage your efforts. Instead of helping you feel full and satisfied, they might leave you consuming more calories than you realize. To clarify this for beginners, think about it like this: lean proteins, such as chicken breast or turkey, give you a higher protein punch with fewer calories, so you get more bang for your buck in terms of nutrition. For example, swapping out a fatty cut of beef for grilled chicken not only cuts down on calories but also increases the volume of food you can eat, which can help with portion control and keep hunger at bay. Melissa suggests making these swaps a habit, and it's a small change that can add up to big savings in your daily calorie count. But here's where it gets controversial. Many fitness enthusiasts focus only on protein and ignore the bigger picture of total energy balance. If you're not keeping an eye on your overall calorie intake, even a protein-heavy diet won't lead to weight loss because your body needs to be in a calorie deficit to shed fat. In simple terms, a calorie deficit means consuming fewer calories than you burn, which is the fundamental driver of weight loss, no matter how much protein you're eating. Melissa stresses the importance of tracking everything, not just protein, to ensure you're in that deficit. For instance, you might be hitting your protein goals but unknowingly exceeding your calorie limit with snacks or larger portions. To make this easier for newcomers, consider using a food diary app to log meals. It can reveal surprising patterns, like how a seemingly healthy smoothie might be tipping the scales with hidden sugars. And this is the part most people miss. While protein supports muscle repair and satiety, it's the calorie equation that ultimately dictates results, sparking debates among experts who question whether strict tracking is always necessary or if intuitive eating could play a role. Now, let's talk about the convenience trap, leaning too heavily on protein shakes and bars. They're quick and easy, sure, but Melissa points out that they often fall short in making you feel full, and some bars are misleadingly marketed as high protein when they're loaded with sugars and fats. The issue here is that whole food sources provide better satisfaction and additional nutrients that shakes can't match. For example, eating a piece of baked salmon or a bowl of Greek yogurt gives you protein along with fiber, vitamins, and minerals that help regulate hunger hormones, keeping you fuller longer and reducing the chance of overeating later. What to do instead? Prioritize whole foods like fish, lean meats, egg whites mixed into omelets, or low-fat dairy options. This approach not only boosts your protein intake more effectively but also supports overall health, as these foods are less processed and can improve digestion and energy levels. And this is the part most people miss. While shakes have their place for busy days, relying on them too much might actually hinder your weight loss by not addressing the psychological aspect of eating, like the satisfaction from chewing and enjoying a meal. Finally, a big mistake is assuming certain foods are protein powerhouses when they're not. Foods like peanut butter, beans, quinoa, or cheese might sound protein-rich, but most of their calories come from fats or carbs, not protein itself. This can lead to consuming more calories without getting the protein benefits you expect. To help beginners grasp this, Melissa recommends a straightforward rule: look for foods that offer at least 10 grams of protein per 100 calories. Take Greek yogurt as an example. It often has around 15 grams of protein for just 80 calories, making it a true high-protein choice, whereas peanut butter might have only 4 to 5 grams per 100 calories, with the rest from fat. By focusing on this ratio, you can make smarter selections, like choosing lentils over rice for a meal, which not only increases protein density but also adds fiber to aid digestion. But here's where it gets controversial. Some nutritionists debate whether this strict metric is the best way to evaluate foods, arguing that the overall nutrient profile, including healthy fats, matters more for long-term health than just protein per calorie. Still, this tip can be a game-changer for quick wins in weight loss. Remember, this advice is based on Melissa's Instagram post from July 10, 2025, and it's meant to inspire, not dictate your journey. If you're dealing with weight loss challenges, it's always smart to chat with a healthcare professional for personalized guidance. Now, what do you think? Have you tried increasing protein only to hit a wall, or do you believe there's more to weight loss than calories and macros? Share your experiences in the comments. Let's discuss whether these tips resonate or if you have a different take that could spark some healthy debate.